into this topic, how to open a trade on an MT4. I'm sure we are live already. And yesterday, we were able to look into the topic, how to open a trade on an MT4. I'm sure we are live already. How to open a trade on MEXC exchange. This was what we did yesterday. Today, we are taking it a step further to do the same thing on the other side, which is the Forex side. How to open a trade on an MT4. Today is the fourth day. On the second day, we treated how to set up the MT4 app and also the exchange trading area. On the first day, we looked into how to create an account on an exchange, MEXC exchange, on a broker, how to deposit into a broker or into an exchange. So if you have missed the first day, the second day, the third day, you can go back to the YouTube and watch the video on the YouTube. The video is there on the comment section. So today we are going to go straight to the point. I'll try to keep it brief because I want you to really get value without stressing yourself with so many jargon and terminologies that are involved in this thing. Before you place a trade on an MT4, you must have downloaded an MT4. Now, either MT4 or MT5. I think I'm supposed to say MT4 or MT5. They are the same thing, but a little bit different from each other, but the same way to operate the both of them. So first you need to do is to download the application for, in this case, I downloaded already MT5. I think yesterday I was showing you the other app, MT4 yesterday. So today I'm going to be dealing with MT5 application. Yes. So you can even see the differences when I start demonstrating it. So I already downloaded the MT5 application. Those of you using phone, it will look something like this. Yes, this is exactly how it looks like on the phone, for those of you using the phone, when you download it. When I expand it, it will allow you to see what you can find when you are using a tab, la tab. All right. After you download the app, just like what I can see right now, this is a downloaded app by default. This is what I found. MT5 comes already with default settings, like the color combination for candles were already set by default. The red one have already been set for the candles going down, and the green ones have already been set for the candles going up. This is the same also in an exchange. On the left-hand side, we have the quotes. That quote is controlled by, I guess, this particular icon, this one. This is the icon that controls the quotes, this icon here. Then the one down here is the icon that controls the trigger. The trigger, buy trigger, sell trigger, lot size. It's controlled by this icon here. Then this icon here controls the time frame. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc., down to whatever you have, time frame. This icon controls the objects, vertical line, horizontal line, trend line, then other objects. We can add more objects, like, as you can see, Fibonacci, retracements, mostly use rectangle, triangle, eclipse, etc. We can add more objects if we want. So we can close that part. This F sign controls indicator. We will not use it. This controls period separator. We called out period separator the last time. I talked a little bit about it. I'm adding it now again. Then that time we did color settings in MT4. It was here we did it, but we don't need to do it now because it's already been done. Trading panel at the bottom. Add it. One-click trading. Add it. Accept. Accept. Data window. Is it important? HOLC. Is it important? Let's just add them. Ask price line. Add it. So we can easily see the spread. So I enable everything. Yeah. So that thing they're asking for quotes, charts, trade, that's open position. History, news, mailbox, charts, accounts, settings. So we go back again to charts. This is the chart. So we'll go here to see what icon is here. Volume and tick volume, not necessary. We go here to see bar candle, line charts, candlestick, bar candle. So we stay on candle. Then we come up again. Okay, that's the one we click. The last one we have here, crosshair. Yesterday I talked about crosshair, used for identifying horizontal, the price line, then vertical, the time. Date and time, the same thing. Date is part of time. So the time versus price. So this market is a time versus price charts, right? So if you click on it, it doesn't go off like that. Aha, yeah, I remember I told you about MT5 having more functionality than MT4. This is one of the functions. Let me do it again. The moment I brought it up, I saw it was working. If I want to count how many pips from here down to the bottom, when I click on it, I'll click here. It will tell me the difference. 174 pips movement from this top to this bottom. And it's telling me how many candles involved from here to here. 37 candles. Bars, that's what they call them. So that is the advantage MT5 has. One of the advantage MT5 has over MT4. All this one. This is trigger. All this one. This is trigger again, down trigger and up trigger. We don't need them. Take them off. So we can close that crosshair. So the crosshair here can be used for so many exciting things. Now look to my right-hand side. If I click the number and drag it down, you see it's shrinking the chart just like TradingView does. It shrinks the chart just like TradingView does. There's one other thing again I wanted to do, shift my chart. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, no sound. Okay, let me go back to chart again. Let me see this way. There's a particular thing setting that will allow my chart to shift like this, so I can see this candle shift a little bit. I don't like it too close to the numbers, but I can't find that right now, so let me leave it. The mathematics booklet that is behind my screen, I don't like it. So how do I remove it? Let me go again back to these settings. Under colors, where I have foreground white, grid, remove that grid, make it to be black, to be disappeared. It's out now. I'm good to go. I need that, what's it called again? Period separator. I can't find it. It's not coming up. No problem. It's not coming up right here, right now. I don't know why period separator is not coming up. no issue. We can go ahead without it. All right. This is AUD card. If I click on it, I can change to GBP USD, one of my most beloved pairs. And this time frame is 1 minute time frame. We can change back to 4 hours time frame. Aha, now I see my period separator. It was because I was on 1 minute. So it was not showing. Okay. Interesting. So we have to set up the MT4 in a way that we can see period separators. Well, everybody doesn't use the period separator. Not everybody use it, right? So it's not compulsory that you have to use it. Then I took this trade though. I took this trade. I sold this market and I took profit from here. But the market still continued going down. Anyways, from the movement, the last time we were here, I'm sure some of you can remember, this is GBP USD. We mark this top and we drag it down to, sorry, let me do it again. Here. No, what's happening? We mark this top here and we drag it down to this bottom. And we wanted to know how many pips were there. Look at it, 178 pips. You know, all together with the fourth number is called pipettes. That's why they write as points. So, but the number of pips is every other one apart from the last one. And we also, if I can do that now for the week, we started from this week, we were going all the way up, but it couldn't reach to the top. It stopped halfway and began to go downward again. Break down below, went back, took liquidity and continued downwards. So that's what is happening on GBP USD. Okay. So now at least we have the chart and we have gone through the various icons on the chart on MT5. They are similar to MT4, but that of MT5 is more flexible compared to that of MT4. So how do we jump into the trade? It's after we have done our analysis. In this case here, we are on 4 hours time frame. Look at it, GBP USD H4. And when we open 4 hours time frame, we go to the object and we pick the trend lines and we drag it from the last support area into where we have the price area here. We drag it here. We drop it there. Then we go again. I like to always make this thing yellows for easy understanding, right? This particular one, I want to make it to be yellow. Click on it, turn it to yellow, and save it. Show as background, yes. Make the color thicker, yes. Is that all? Yes. Save it. Yes. Done. So I've added that object. I go here again, pick another horizontal line. The most recent support, if this is the support, this will be the resistance in question. So you always remember that rule about the movement of price from support to resistance, from resistance back to support, from support to resistance, like that. That's the movement of price. Whenever it breaks the support, it can continue going down. Whenever it breaks the resistance, it can continue going up. So that is basic and that is simple, right? So in this case, we can see what the market is doing. I want to ask you a question. Having just drawn these two lines, who can tell me what we are supposed to be looking for? Are we supposed to be looking for buy or for sell? Who can tell me what we should be looking for, buy or sell?
Buy, sir.
Why are we going to look for buy?
Because the
support. Okay, let me make it a bit more interactive. I will go back to TradingView and open GBP USD on TradingView. Yesterday, I talked a little bit about TradingView. I say it's a platform where all the assets are displayed. When you come to the platform where all the assets are displayed, you can find any asset, any tradable asset all over the world. Then you can trade it. Yes, I said so. And that is where we are right now. And I remember yesterday when we were doing an analysis, we analyzed this particular pair, Link USD. And oh my God, thank God for risk management. We would have blown our account because of that pair. We saw every opportunity to buy the pair. In fact, we bought the pair. After buying the pair, we were attacked. We were robbed. We were hijacked. The market went down on us to stop loss. If we never use our stop loss, it would have been going down, and going down, and wiped off the account without fear or favor. I took a counter trade when I saw that thing happening. When I saw the drop, I saw the pullback, I took a counter trade to the sell direction. And that counter trade I took is currently in profit of 34%. I wish I can screenshot and share to the group so you see. I took a counter trade. Sorry, I didn't tell you guys about counter trade. When analysis is violated, usually it's a sign that the market is changing direction. So if the market change direction, one of my friends, Blessing Aguasha, will always say, you to change direction with the market. Don't marry any bias of any particular market. If the market change direction, you to change direction. So the moment I saw the market change direction, because the market collected some money from me, not revenge trading, I knew I could collect money from the market too. So I had to, do what I know how to do best. I took a counter direction and I'm in that trade. And because I'm in that trade and I've showed you the trade, I would like to close that trade right now. But before I close it, I'm sharing the position in the group so that all of you can see the trade I took. Link USDT 5x. I'm closing that trade right now in a profit of 38%. 38%. Correct. Trade close. All right. Perhaps maybe I might also show you on the laptop. But then that is about this one that we have. So we made some loss here, but then we recovered the loss by the counter move that continued going downward. So take note of that, right? So, but that's not what brought us here. What brought us here was GBP USD. Oh, yes. On the TradingView, you can analyze anything available in the financial markets, anything from any platform. You can analyze it on the TradingView. In fact, when you cannot find an asset on TradingView, that asset needs to be suspected because the transparency and threshold is questionable. So we are looking for GBP USD. Whether the asset is cocoa, sugar, butter, bread, if it's in the financial market, the global financial market, we should be able to find that asset on TradingView. Otherwise, we have to question the integrity of that asset. So here on GBP USD, we have, on TradingView, we have GBP USD. If you scroll on this TradingView, you will see the previous time direction, a lot of history about GBP USD. We are not interested in that. As far as this class is concerned, we try our best to keep it very simple. All those analysis, drawing, we will not be interested in it. What is the most recent diagram? What is the most recent chart available in the market 4 hours time frame? That is our business. Once you can open the most recent, Forget about this previous history. Forget about it. Focus on the most recent. Once you can open the most recent and you look at it, then you draw the highest point you can find in the market, where sometimes I tell people, I say the most recent high, if this is the price, the most recent high that is responsible for this damage started from here. So you draw it, mark it out. That's what I told people, right? But professionals, I'll have to take another bite and tell them to draw the highest point in the market. So that will now be another resistance. So we now have TP1, TP2, or target 1, target 2. In some cases, some traders will even say, James, there is also another high here, which gives us target 1, target 2, target 3, if we are going up. So we can also call it in mathematics pivot points. There are the 3 areas of turning when this price gets to that level. GBP USD. Potential turning point 1, this place, 1.2661. Potential turning point 2, this place, 1.2727. Potential turning point 3, this place, 1.2811. So when we mark this on H4, we don't have any problem, nothing to worry about. We need to also mark the support level too. If you look at the chart, this is currently where the market is right now. The price is currently at 1.2518. You cannot mark that area because that is where the market is. You need to look left. You need to look left. From where the price is, look left. Look left. What's the name of this thing again? Arrow marker. You need to look left. Is there any support in the left-hand side? Sometimes you will not find support. You have to go back to look left. Here we found one support here. We'll mark this one. Sorry, this one. This one, we'll mark it. We found another support here. 2, we'll mark it. We found another one here. 3, we'll mark it. So these are 3 support areas that are closest to this current price where we are. So we have to mark it. So I can click on this. Command, click, drag. That is MacBook L. If you are not using Mac, you have to find a way to do that. Click and drag. It doesn't matter. Make sure it's a straight line. Forget about whatever is happening. It doesn't matter. Just make sure it's a straight line. So this is the most recent support we find here. There's another one again. Click and drag it. There's another support here again. Drag it. It's important. It's a valid pivot point. There is also another one here again. Drag it. So these are the support levels we have there. The price is currently around support areas. So that guy that said we should be looking for a buy, I agree with that guy. Because when the market is at support area, the next place the market should be going is upwards. But is this always true? No, it's not always true. Sometimes when the market gets to support, the market tends to break the support. After breaking the support, the price will pull back, test the support, either the first one, second one, or third one, anyone they like, then they continue pushing it downward. This was what happened to Link USD. It broke the support, tested it, and fell down massively. In other cases, the market would push the price when it hit the support, bounce off, go up a little bit, come down sometimes a little bit, sometimes here like this, form a W pattern, go up, come down a little bit, and move to our target. Get to target, play with it a little bit, break it, balance it, go back again. Balance it sometime, go like this again, go like this until you get to the final target. Sometimes the market can behave like this. This is the normal behavior of the market to go that way. So because we do not know, it's a probability. Will the market go this direction or will the market go this direction? If the market chooses to go this direction, where is the next target of the market? We have to go back to check. We must find another support level, back to know where will be the target if this market chooses to go downward direction. So how do you do that? You have to scroll and check. Is there any support below this place? If there is, that will be the next target of the market. From here, this is where we are. The next support level will be here. So should this market agree to go downward after breaking that support, the target will now be ever. This line is not straight too. This will now be the target of the market long term on the condition that this market is able to break this support, all of them, pull back, show us sign of engulfing to the downside. We take the trade, we are coming down to this point. If the market is not able to break that support and the market began to go back upwards, when we find our entry after a pushback up, a pullback, a push again, when we find our entry at OTE, our first target is here. Second target is here. Third target is here. So this is the probability of market movements. So you as a trader will choose what you want to do. Do you want to sit down and wait for a confirmation for you to buy? Or do you want to sit down and wait for a confirmation for you to sell? What is a buy confirmation? A buy confirmation is this market to move up into zone. What is zone? Zone is the support, this place, and the resistance. That is the zone. This is the trading zone. You want the market to move price into zone, close in a candle, pull back, and show a bullish engulfing before you start moving to the top. That is confirmation to buy. What is confirmation to sell? You want the price to break through all this support zone. After breaking through the support zone, pull back into support area again. Show us a signal for bearish engulfing. Then we sell and bring it down. That's option number 2. Option number 3, to gamble, buy, believing that price will go up, or sell, believing that price will go down. Many traders gamble when the market is like this. They are predicting where the market will go. They are not doing what the market is doing. You can win, but also your chances of losing will be high, and your professionalism will be very, very low because you are not playing along with the market. You are just deciding what you are deciding. So let me take off all these lines, remove all drawings, and open the chart again just to ensure that everybody is in line with us. This is where the price is. This is the most recent high that the price created before the price went to where it was going to, which is this place. The price is currently here and is picking up from this place. If you look at this place, you choose this place as your support, it is not healthy. So it's better you go backward, which is also similar to the same place here, or you go downwards here. But some people here will choose this particular one, which I also want to agree. You pick it. There is no particular drawing, there is no particular line that is wrong. So far, there is a reason for drawing that line. Each line is correct and important. This line is important because price came to this price, stopped exactly at this price, and bounced off massively. So we can say this price number 1.2507 is a springboard that pushed the price upward, responsible for all this atrocity that moved from here to this point. If price now come back to the same price, we are likely to see the same movement, if not all the way up to the same size of move. It should be at least small. It go move small. So that is that idea of drawing this line. But whether it go move or it not go move, we don't know. We need signal. That is why we say, if this becomes our trading range, we must wait for OTE, optimal trade entry. This is home. This is away. This is the middle. So where will be the safest place to buy? To kick the ball to the next opponent. That will be the goal kick area here. So this area, anywhere from here, is called optimal trade entry. Anywhere from here is called optimal trade entry. If we find a signal, price move up and does these things, we find a signal from here and we'll find a buy entry. We enter the buy all the way to take profit here. That is what we said yesterday. That is the only reason why we have to buy this position. That's the only reason why we have to buy. Now, I'm still going to do something again. This market is full of many assumptions. You have to assume all the scenarios before you execute or decide. I will change to line charts to see if the support area I marked is valid by the bank. The bank do not look at my candle. The bank looks at the lines. Based on what the banks are seeing, the support area that is most interesting for them is this one. In that case, it means that my price has gone below that support, has broken that support. But it's nothing to be excited about because there's also another very important support which was here by the banks, which the price could not break. That becomes a zone. When two supports or three supports are closing together, we call that area a zone. So we no longer use lines to mark that area. We now use a rectangle to mark that area when an area becomes a zone. So all of this area have to be dealt with before we decide either buy or sell. If we are buying, it means that we have to wait for the price to do something like this, to push back into zone, pull back and form a W pattern, break up and go above the W pattern. When we see a bullish engulfing, morning star or whatsoever, we enter from OTE area, we go all the way to take profits here. If it breaks take profits and pull back again, very good. Another good reason to enter bullish engulfing, we take it all the way to next zone here. If it breaks this place, pull back, and we have a nice reason to enter a bullish engulfing, we enter again, we go all the way to this place here. Well, I didn't mean you enter a new position. I mean, if you have a position that was running from here all the way to the final bus stop here, you take some profits here, TP1, take some profits here, TP2, take the final profits here, TP3. I didn't mean you should enter a new position because if this is a trading range from here to here, it will not be good to enter a new position from here. It will not be good to enter a new position from here. Right? So this is another scenario that we are looking at. According to the banks now, our zone is correct. So here we can adjust this. You can leave it like that. There is no accurate price for price to stop at or move at. So some people's price may be different from some people's price. It doesn't really matter. So I will go back again to candle to see what it means on the candle side. On the candle side, we are still saying the same thing. The price is piercing through to our zone. It might decide to break through the zone completely. Price might decide to break through the zone completely, pull back, bearish engulfing, we enter a sell, we'll bring it down all the way to wherever we are going, down, 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 down. Or the price may decide to push back up and pull back a little bit, give us a W sign, either internal W, external W, or double bottom, and then we see a bullish engulfing from anywhere around here, and then we enter after the bullish engulfing and some important signals to take the price all the way to the top. So these are the two case scenarios we need to see before we jump into a buy or before we jump into a sell. Without seeing this, we cannot decide either buy or sell. So this is 748. So that is it on TradingView. Let me go a little bit to another asset like AUD-NZD. AUD-NZD. For the purpose of pulling a trigger, I need to look for something that we can trade so that we can know that we have pulled the trigger, right?
Okay, sir. Please, I have a question, sir. Can I ask?
Yeah, ask your question.
Okay, I'm following your teaching, sir. I saw that you are making analysis at 4-hour time frame. So my question is, will it be right or good decision after making your analysis at that 4-hour time frame, then you execute a trade at the same time frame, or will you come back to a lower time frame like 1 hour time frame or thereabout to make a trade? Because you have been teaching him. Okay.
There is going to be a topic called entry signal. Entry signal, where I will teach how to enter a trade, the signal to enter a trade and the signal to exit a trade. Now, what I'm actually looking at right now is the reason to enter. You need to have a good reason why you are entering that trade from a higher time frame perspective. Then it's also very important you have to come down to a time frame where you need to get a signal to enter that time frame. Some people come down to 15 minutes time frame. Some people come down to 1 hour time frame, depending on your capital, depending on your risk appetite, depending on several other risk management and money management factors. So you can come down to lower time frame and look for a signal to enter after you have seen a clear road on the higher time frame, H4. Some people's higher time frame is D1. Some people's highest time frame is week 1. If they don't see the setup clear on week 1 and it is not clear on D1, they will not take the trade on lower time frame, 4 hours, 1 hour. They must first of all see the setup clear on week 1 on D1 before they come down to 1 hour or H4 to take the trade. But I think that is more of swing, too long to wait for. So I prefer to see all my setup clear in H4. Then I will come down to M30 or M15 to look for execution entry when it's time. It has to be time on H1 first. Then before I come down to lower time frame to look at entry. I think we'll do a class where we'll just talk about lower time frame entry. Lower time frame entry. Here we are talking about higher time frame confirmation that we are good to go for a buy. Just like yesterday we took Link, we had a very good higher time frame confirmation. We are good to go for a buy. We saw it. So here again we are on AUD-NZD. I want to still stick to the reason why we are here. We are here to show you how to open a trade. We're not even discussing how to analyze. We are showing you how to open a trade. But before you open a trade, it's important for you to know where the market is going and why you are going that direction. And the easiest way for you to know is when you check the H4 of that market to know whether you are right or you are wrong in terms of higher time frame.
Okay, sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
I think you should just a bit slow down for us because there's, like me, I'm a newbie in this thing. So though I'm learning, but I think you are somehow fast for me to compare what you are saying, sir.
Very good. That is why we are allowing you to always give feedback. Now you got the feedback. We got the feedback. We are going to work on that. So assuming you don't know what I'm talking about and you select a pair, after selecting a pair, you must try to bring that pair, that asset, either a Forex asset or a crypto asset. This particular one I open right now is a Forex asset. AUD stands for Australia dollar. NZD stands for New Zealand dollar. Assuming you want to trade this asset, you open the asset. You need to look for the time frame, 4 hours. When you open the time frame 4 hours, you will look at the most recent time, the most recent chart. It has a lot of candles if you go backward. If you screech and fold back, it has so many noise going on, not your business. The most recent market activity of that asset is what matters to you, which is what is happening right now. This is the most recent. From the most recent, if you pick a line called trend line, from anywhere you pick it, either here or here, the same thing. When you pick that line, you are supposed to draw the most recent lowest point before the market move. You draw it, or let me say mark it. Mark the most recent lowest points. This line is not looking straight. You know, I'll always be doing this because I want you to get it. So the more we keep doing it, the more you keep seeing it, you always know what you need to do. So the price is
instead of using a trend line, you can use a straight line. It will be straight. The trend line, that's what is bending it.
So the man say we should change to horizontal ray.
Horizontal, just it just be straight. You don't need to push it.
Ray, so this is possible because we are on TradingView. Sometimes when you go to some exchanges, you may not find some of these assets. You can be able to use a spanner instead of a screwdriver. A spanner instead of what's it called? Where in the toolbox of a mechanic, sometimes instead of carrying hammer, they will carry spanner to hit the thing, and it still works. So it's still allowed, it's permitted. There is no definite price or number. There is no exact price or number in this kind of assignment or in this kind of activity. So don't ever think you are wrong in drawing a line or your line is not correct. There's no wrong or right. It's all an area, and it all works. So if you pick the lowest point in that price, you want to pick the highest point as the market leaves this place and goes this way. Coincidentally, the highest point is where the price is. If you are in a situation whereby the highest point is where the price is and you can't find anything high again until you go back like this, which is from here now, the next highest point will be this one. It's okay to draw it. It's okay to draw the next highest point. I'll choose this one. But also, more than that, that's this price is going all the way to this point. That's the meaning. There is no other highest point from here. I didn't find any other highest point higher than this. This is not really a zone because price came back, just a little bit movement and like this. It's not a strong zone, right? It's not a strong zone. Market will beat it hands down. So if you have a situation like this where this one is far away, if you look from here, you see that this movement has overcome this particular high. There was a high here that brought the price down before the market went beyond that high. It's still okay to draw that line. In fact, instead of drawing this one, I would have preferred to draw this one. If you draw this one, it means that the price fell from top to the bottom, from the bottom and went up and even overcome the top. And remember, we say in several drawings that we have done, when the price goes up, overcome this place, pull back and show us engulfing, we are going continuously up. Remember, we said that if we are going continuously up, where will be our targets? That is where you shift backward to check where is the next higher resistance. That is where this one comes into the picture. So if you don't know how to mark resistance line and support line, I'm sure with all of these things we have done yesterday, today, you know how to mark it. Once you know how to mark these lines, that is all. All you needed to do is to see where the price is. Right now, the price is done with all this area. It's gone surpass it, it pull back correctly, It shows an engulfing candle. It goes up with a strong candle upward. It has started moving. So the movement has started all the way from here to this place. So we are good to go based on higher time frame H4 to buy this asset to the top. I don't need to do any other analysis again. If I buy this asset right now from my long position here, if I buy right now, my stop loss is going to be under this bullish engulfing, this particular bullish engulfing. If price closed below this bullish engulfing, it means price wants to come down. I won't be part of that loss. If price doesn't close below this bullish engulfing, whatever price does, the next target is this place. So if you draw this target like this and you see like this, you look at the risk reward ratio. The risk is the red part, the reward is the green part. You know clearly that the reward is higher than the risk. After this point, there may be another point again that if it keeps going higher, there is no close buy resistance from my previous chart. So we are on free flow to the upside. So it's possible that this price can just be going upward until we find something else on higher time frame to stop it. But because there's no resistance to stop it. And if you look at previously when we shrink, you see that we have some more of kind of a bullish move going on. So if I bring it back again to where we were, I'll open it up to the most recent. So we are good to go for a buy. That's what I'm seeing here. But let me reduce this over expectation to our target point here. Until we are done with that, we can't think of other areas above. So if this is where we are now on AUD NZD, now the next issue will now be how do we enter? That is where that question demand ask will come in. We have to go to a smaller time frame to look for a signal to enter. Well, for me, I'm not interested because I know that the risk is small and the reward is big. So I'll just go ahead and look for my trigger, pull my trigger. Some other people will go down to 30 minutes time frame, which is very, very good if the capital is small. When they go down to 30 minutes time frame, what they want to see is they want to see how price can come down to any level here and show them a sign downward before they go upward. And sometimes price may not usually come down like that. So they will come down to lower time frame and still draw another line here and wait for price to either come down here to break, to hit this place, bounce off here, a signal bullish engulfing before they buy, etc. But me, I'm not worried. I know that this place will be my final bus stop. If price comes here and break below this place, SL is there. I will close my trade with SL. So H1 traders, they will come down to wait for price to come down like this. M15 traders will do similar thing. They will wait for price to come down again and give a setup. A setup means that price needs to come down, hit here, go up, form a W sign, break this W before they enter the trade from here before we start going. So M15 traders will wait for price to come down, do its thing before they take off. But sometimes price do not come down. It just goes and leave them alone. Right? So there are two kinds of traders. Some traders will wait for pullback before they move. Some traders will just go ahead and start moving. That also depends on the trading time. There's what we call trading time. 2 o'clock is a trading time for America. 2 o'clock Nigerian time. 10 o'clock is a trading time for London. That's 10 o'clock Nigerian time. Then also 11:30 is a trading time for Asia, Sydney session. So within those times, the market like to move. So traders will like to wait for that particular time. Right now, we are in what time? 8 o'clock Nigerian time. So they will not like to trade now. They will like to wait until 11:30 in the night before they enter this trade. Maybe the market will pull back, or maybe the market will just start moving by that time. So they will just jump into the trade by that time. So it depends on what you want to do. But for a start, I think once you have your H4 clear, forget about lower time frame. Don't stress yourself. Just go and look for your trigger and put your stop loss. Majority of the time, if you do this over and over and again, if you do it like 10 times, 20 times, you see that you are more in profit than the losses that you have. You cannot judge your strategy by one trade. You cannot judge your strategy by 5 trades. You need plenty trade doing the same thing to judge your strategy. Then if the strategy is not working, you can filter it downward and do more work on top of it. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a trade on AUD NZD, and the stop loss is around 1.0. Let me write it. AUD NZD H4 buy now. Let me write stop loss first. Stop loss is, let me go a little bit down here like this. 1.102, 1.102, 1.1024. Take profits is 1.1169, 1.1169. So I'm done. I'm done. So I take a screenshot, copy. So I go to WhatsApp. I'll drop it on P AUD NZD live trade call. So I drop it there. So I'm going now to my MT5. I'll look for the assets, click on assets, AUD NZD. Look for the assets, AUD NZD, add it. AUD NZD, where are you? AUD NZD, click on it, it opens. So AUD NZD is open, H4 time frame is clean. So what do I need now? I need to bring out my trigger. The trade is already moving. My trigger is here, this one. My account balance is, where's the account balance again? My account balance is $3,000. So for every $1,000, I'm going to use 0.01. For every $2,000, I'm going to use 0.02. For every $3,000, I'm going to use 0.03. So I'm going to go 0.01 is my lot size. So I pick my trigger again. The lot size is 0.01. I don't have to check for $1,000, 0.02 for $2,000, 0.03 for $3,000. So I'm going to use 0.03. I'm going to place my stop loss and take profits. My stop loss is 1.1024. Stop loss 1.1024. My take profit is 1.1169. 1.1169. So I place my trade. I'm in now. Market is, this is buy limits. No, change it to market execution. Instant execution. Instant execution. We are not doing limit order, please. Instant market order. So I do it again. My stop loss is 1.1024. 1.1024. My take profit is 1.1169. 1.1169. So I'll buy. I'm in. The price is in. Market is in right now. This is where we entered from, this blue mark here. This is our order, buy 0.03. This is our take profits here. So you can see it. Take profit is giving us $15. If this trade goes to our take profit, we are going to make $15. If this trade goes to our stop loss, we are going to, this is our stop loss. Click on it. You see what we can lose. If this trade go to our stop loss, let me see. I can't see what we are losing. Okay, I've seen it. If this trade go to our stop loss, we are going to lose $9. It's not a good trade. We are supposed to make more than we are supposed to lose. It's not a very good trade, but no problem. Let's keep it that way. Let's see how far it goes. The risk reward ratio is not even up to 1:2. It's a very poor trade execution. If you look at our trading range, that's to say, if we're entering the trade from this range and we're heading to that range, it means that we are currently a little bit above OTE. We're supposed to enter this trade after bullish engulfing here. Would have been a more better place for us to enter to the top side. This is why some traders will use buy limits from this point to enter this trade. But I don't want to do buy limits. I just want to go straight execution. I've taken my trade. So once you take the trade, you will see under the trade session, this is chart, this is quotes, this is trade. Under the trade session, you will see your running trade, this one. AUD, NZD, the ticket number, the time, the execution, the lot size, the everything, and then the current movement. We are currently on drawdown 0.46. We are holding that position. How do you close this trade? There's supposed to be an icon here. If you right click, there's supposed to be an icon to close the trade here. I can't find it. But then if you click on the trade itself, it should be able to show you to close the trade. La, 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 la. Okay, I think, let me see. There's supposed to be an icon to close the trade. Probably I'm going to find it. I don't know why it's not appearing here. I'll find it and we'll be able to close. There's an icon where you click on it, it closes the trade. Also on this place, there's also a place to close that trade. We can drag the take profit down. The trade profit is draggable, you see. We can drag it down to close the trade. It's only one option. It's only an option, but I'm supposed to find that icon where we click and the trade close. I'll find it. But because of our time right now, I don't want to be stressing myself. Why? So this is how to open a position on MT5. What did I do today? Not really anything big or serious. I ensured that that trade, there is a good reason to take that trade before I enter the trade. When I saw that there's a good reason to enter the trade left a support, broke a resistance, pull back, shows sign of continuation. That is why I entered that trade. Therefore, if this trade will not go upward and it start going down and close below this place, I will exit the trade in a small loss. So that is the reason I entered the trade. That is the psychology behind this particular trade. I'll show you another trade I took this morning, club. On the club account, is extra bonus. I took a trade early this morning. The guy said that there is no trade on the account. This particular trade was GBP trade. I saw the GBP USD and on H1, I screenshot. I didn't see the engulfing sign on H4, but I saw on H1. So the price dumped here massively, pulled back correctively to the same level of support here and showed me a bearish engulfing. When I saw this bearish engulfing, I took a sell. I put my stop loss above the engulfing and I put my take profit down here. GBP, USD, H1. And I told the family, it's a club, we have a club here. I said new position added, risking $128 and targeting $238. What happened? I showed them also the 15 minutes time frame chart of the same analysis, how the price dumped, how the price went up, and how the price left that support area. I marked the zone here, and the price started dropping down, and I decided to take the trade from OTE, from resistance down to target, OTE to the downside. I took the trade from OTE and I set the take profit right here. The stop loss is behind the bar. Then I left it on. I left them. I said the 15 minutes GU view. And then I posted about Facebook. We went to Facebook. We did some marketing. After we were done for marketing on Facebook, we came back here. Our trade played out fine. We made $240 in that movement today. Look at the dates. We made $240 in that price movement. And then here we are in the master class. That is one. On the other hand, also, while at least today we're going on the automatic trading system we have on GTC broker, look at it. We are currently availing copy trading for everybody who is interested on this broker. You can see what happened today on the account. All these were traded today on the account. If you go to the trade history and you say today, done, it's going to show you all the trade executed today on this broker. The summary of today's trade executed was a profit of 203 cents. All the positions 0.01, 0.02, 0.01, 0.02. If you backdate it on GTC broker, let's say 3 months ago, because this account is barely 1 month plus, you will see the total on this account. Let me see if I can find it. The account is currently on a total of, it started from 10,400. Is currently in 11,400. So it has made a total profit of 1,157 US cents on GTC broker. This is a situation where you are not doing anything. The automatic system is trading for you. So we have this opportunity on the GTC broker. We have set it up already on the GTC broker, and we are doing our best to set it up on other brokers. We have a fantastic one on Axie, where you can start with $500. On the GTC broker, you can start the AI trading system with only $100. So you reach out to me or to the person that showed you this video. Those of you watching on YouTube, etc., you can reach out to me, deposit $100, we connect the account so you can start seeing the automatic trading system. Then the normal trading system, we have just learned how to take a trade. From January, we are looking at starting an exercise where traders can start with $10 and move it up to $10,000. There's a guy leading us in this exercise. His name is Chima FX, and I'm hoping to bring him on a YouTube interview on Saturday. Hopefully, I should be in Port Harcourt on Saturday, so I spoke to him. So we might have a YouTube interview with him. So you can always hear from Chima FX how he plans to move $10 to $10,000 using 10 position, 100 pips targets on each position. That is crazy. That is amazing. I want to see this happen. I want to be part of it. I've created an account and I have funded my account $10. I'm waiting to this January 1. So if you want to be part of us in that exercise from $10 to $10,000, my goodness, it's exciting to talk about. I want to see it happen. So I've chosen GBP USD for that exercise. Luckily, Chima FX is also using GBP USD. The guy has traded longer than me. He started trading 2013. That is 2013, 2013. Yeah, I'm correct. I started trading 2016, 2015/2016. So he has been trading before me. So he has seen 99. So 100 will not be a problem for him. I have seen 99 as well. So 100 is not a problem to me. So I'm willing to risk $10 for that exercise. And if I'm able to get it to $10,000, it will be one of my dossier, one of my memorable doings in this industry. And if you want to join us in that, create your account with GTC broker and reach out to the person that invited you to fund your account and let me know so we put you in the group when you have funded your account. That being said, the next thing and final thing I have to say is this call is recorded on my YouTube channel. Those of you watching on YouTube, you are free to watch the recording. You are free to share it. You are free to watch again and learn from you. You are free to ask questions on the YouTube. I usually go there time to time to answer questions. But those of you on the Zoom, you are my students. You are my responsibility. You have paid for this class, and this class is very cheap because I want everybody to access this class. Beginning from January 2025, this class will go back to the normal price. The normal price for this class is $750 for 1 month. And if we are doing a private one-on-one, when you come to my DM, I have to attend to you, only you privately, that is $5,000 for 7 days. Or for 1 month, I think for 1 month. Yeah, for 1 month, $5,000. And I have people who have paid this amount before. I have people who are willing to pay. So don't even think that it's too much or it's too expensive. There are customers that are buying this product. It's called high tickets. So I'm selling it. So I'm going to continue selling it next year. But you that are getting it for almost free right now, I want you to appreciate it. If you know you have not paid for this class and you are on this Zoom call, you are wrong. I want you to go back to my DM and make sure you make your payments and be grateful for it. If you know you cannot make your payments for this class, please do not join the Zoom call. You can always join the YouTube. It's free of charge, FOC, which is free. So you can always make use of the YouTube. So see you again tomorrow. My time is up. I thank you for us. I want to apologize for shooting 18 minutes. Yesterday, we did far more than 18 minutes, but we did 18 minutes today. I'll just check if maybe there are questions. Because we shoot above time, that's why I do not usually take so much questions. So I'll just read through, see what we have. Say, can we also buy? No. I'm not asking you to buy. I'm not asking you to trade. I'm showing you what to do. So if you want to practice, you know you are on your own, right? So you have to practice on your own. When it's time for me to say you should trade, we'll get to that point. I'll say you should trade. Like when we are having that exercise from $10 to $10,000, I do not expect you to call the trade. I expect the trade to be called by another professional. Then I will analyze it. You will also analyze it. Then you will decide whether you want to buy or not. Now, if you have to ask me, or if you have to ask somebody before you pull a trigger, it means you don't know what you are doing, and you are not supposed to do that. That's how it works. This market, they know they tell person, if you have to ask me for any reason that this position you enter, should I enter it? That is the reason why you shouldn't enter it. Because you have to decide, you have to accept that you want to enter this trade based on what you have seen and based on what you have decided. Not based on what somebody tell you and not based on what somebody sent as a signal. Right? So somebody say, please, we need time to learn this time frame. Okay, we are going to also do a class titled Time Frame Analysis. It's a class on its own. Today, what we have done today is how to enter a trade, how to open a position. So in between today's class, I talked about so many things. If you don't know those things, forget about them. Focus on the topic. Ensure that by the end of this class that everybody knows how to open a trade on MT4 or MT5. If that is done, if that is achieved, we are done for today. Tomorrow, we enter another topic. So don't try to know everything in one class. It's not possible. Even me talking to you, this is over 8 years plus. I don't know everything in this market. Well, I know everything, but I don't understand everything in this market. I'm still learning some things in this market. So I don't expect you to join this class today and know everything I talked about. It's impossible. The only thing I want you to know now that we're ending this class is how to open a trade. If you know how to open a trade, the class is justified. Somebody say, what's the difference between limit, order, and market execution? We will talk about it on another class. Limit is a pending order. You are setting an entry to happen at another time when you are not there. While market execution or instant execution is that you are pulling the trigger and the trigger is going into the market. Your trade is open at that point instantly. It's called instant execution. You are not setting it pending another time. No. So we are doing instantly. So we will treat that also as a topic when the time comes. This one is also talking about true. We need a topic on risk management. Another one on entry and exit. Yes, we are going to treat risk management as a topic on its own. On that one, on that day, we are not discussing trade. We're not entering the trade. We're just talking risk management, right? Then we're also going to discuss entry, time frame, exit time frame, entry reason, exit reason. They are all topics on their own and they are lined up plenty. So they are lined up plenty. So don't forget, like I said earlier, the reason why we are here and the purpose we have achieved today. Teach us how to follow direction the market moves when it goes against us. Yeah, direction the market moves when it goes against us. Yes. Okay. So you have to learn how to use stop loss. When the market goes against your direction, you must know where stop loss is and use the stop loss and rest. And if you are aggressive when the market goes against your direction and so you signal for counter trade, there is a way to learn there's to follow a counter trade. We are going to also discuss counter trading when the market goes another direction. Then somebody say, you aid setting up MT4, but you doing MT5, they're the same. Yes, MT4, MT5, the same thing, but MT5 is more flexible. Somebody say, I am typing my question so I don't forget. So please, time frame is showing us what markets did within 5 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, etc. Yes, the 4 hours candle is showing us what market did in 4 hours. So each candle represents 4 hours. We will discuss time frame analysis is a topic on its own. Today, the only thing we did today, I repeat, is how to open a trade. And I show you what must be done before you open a trade. Those things that need to be done, they are complex. We'll break them into topics. But those things have to be done before you finally execute the trade. Opening a trade is just simple. Within 1 minute, you have opened a trade. So, but what are those things that need to be done before, those decisions that have to be taken before you open a trade? This is what we have been able to cover today. So tomorrow, we're going to dig in further. So I want you to go ahead and open a position and screenshot the position you open and put in a group. It's possible for you to open a position in demo. It's possible for you to open a position in live account, whichever one you want to open. Go ahead. Open any position you find that we should open, you think it has to be open, and take a screenshot of it and put in the chat. Don't forget to use stop loss. I always use stop loss. Don't forget to use stop loss. I always use stop loss. Everybody is in the channel. The channel we are using is Traders Channel. Every one of you is in that channel. So we have to end here. Please, if you have any question, reach out to me on Traders Channel. I'll be able to answer your question right there. For now, we have to go. My time is up. Thank you for yours. See you tomorrow again, 7 p.m. YouTube people, click the subscribe button, follow the link, join the channel from YouTube, and also reach out to